Pearl and my best friend Gary together. Not a drunken mistake, a full relationship they'd hidden for months. I lost the person I thought I'd marry and my best friend in 30 seconds. I handled it like a construction project. Cut out the damaged materials, rebuild from solid foundation. Blocked them both, moved across town, started over, got promoted twice, bought a house, started dating again. Then Pearl texted last Tuesday. Patrick, Gary and I are getting married in 6 weeks. We really need you there, for closure, to heal old wounds. I stared at that message for 10 minutes. I typed back, no thanks, best of luck. An hour later, Patrick, please. We've grown so much. Your forgiveness is important to us. We've built something beautiful, and we want you to celebrate it. I didn't respond. Then my buddy Mike called. Pearl reached out to me. She's worried about you. Says you're still holding on to anger. Is everything okay? I'm not holding on to anger, I said. This is about consequences. I started asking friends how Pearl and Gary were really doing. Dude, their relationship's a mess, Ryan told me. Broken up twice in 3 years. Only got engaged after couples therapy because Pearl had doubts. Then he said something that made it all click. They want you there because seeing you happy for them proves they made the right choice. Your absence confirms they blew up something good for something that doesn't work. This wasn't about my healing. It was about them feeling awkward when people noticed I wasn't there. Then I found out what Pearl's been telling people. My sister ran into Pearl's sister at a conference. Apparently Pearl's been saying you never really cared about the relationship, she told me. That you moved on immediately. That the breakup was mutual. People remember me showing up devastated, I said. They remember me disappearing for 6 months. My sister nodded. Pearl's genuinely anxious. Not normal bride nerves. She's terrified people will judge them. Yeah, that's what happens when you build something on lies. Gary started calling mutual friends too. Patrick. Gary called asking me to talk sense into you, Ryan said. Playing the bros before hoes card. Pretty ironic coming from him. But here's what sealed it. Pearl's telling people that if you don't show up, it proves you're still hung up on her. My sister warned me that your absence is evidence you haven't moved on. So either I show up and validate her choices, or I don't show up and she tells everyone I'm still in love with her. This wasn't about closure. This was about control. I had something better planned. Saturday morning, 2 hours before their ceremony, I sent a group text to Pearl, Gary, and their wedding party. Having a great Saturday. Thanks for the reminder of what real loyalty looks like. Enjoy explaining my absence. Patrick. I attached a photo of me at my brewery with friends, all of us clearly having a good time. Within an hour, my phone lit up. Patrick, what's going on? Is everything okay? Did something happen? Pearl and Gary spent their wedding morning fielding uncomfortable questions instead of getting ready. Ryan texted me. Dude, prep time is tense. Pearl's crying in the bridal suite. Not happy tears. She's stressed people are going to talk about you all day. The wedding had weird energy. People kept asking where I was. During the best man speech, Gary's brother said, here's to the friends who've been with us through everything. And half the room looked confused because I wasn't there. Pearl broke down again during the reception. Why isn't Patrick here? I thought you guys were close, someone at her table asked. She excused herself to the bathroom. Gary had to follow, leaving their own reception. 3 people reached out afterward. Man, I finally get why you cut contact. I respect that choice. 6 months later, their marriage was already struggling. They fought on their honeymoon because Pearl was still upset about the wedding. Meanwhile, I got promoted to senior project manager, bought a bigger house, started dating someone who understands loyalty. Gary's insurance agency laid him off. My sister heard they're having marriage problems. Pearl blames their financial stress on unresolved issues from their past. When you build something on betrayal, structural problems emerge. I sent one final text. Building something new on a cracked foundation never works. Don't contact me again. Then blocked them both. They built their future on my past. Neither belongs to them anymore.